Hello and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? So this is for any planet, well, any placement of Sagittarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Please have a nose. I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, if you hear me breathing very heavily, I've noticed that I have been expelling a lot of air, and I want to remedy that. So I'm trying to breathe more through my nose only. Anyway, so now with that being said, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. And with that, let's get into your cards. I don't have any Sagittarius in my chart, but both my parents have Sagittarius moon. My grandmother is a Sagittarius, which is interesting. So first deck I'm going to use is the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Eight of Summer. Eight of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. Actually, I'm going to stop it right there. Right there. I'm going to pull the Brian Froud's. I'm going to pull cards from the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify the Eight of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why the Eight of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share why the Eight of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Soul Shrinker with Friends at the bottom of the deck, followed by Fairy Guide and the Master Maker and the Singer of the Chalice. So, by the way, I put selenite on my decks. Yep. Okay, so the Eight of Summer, alright, says the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. This would be the Eight of Cups. In this deck, summer represents cups, autumn represents pentacles, spring represents wands, and winter represents swords. So, Eight of Cups. Now, I feel like you're leaving something behind because it no longer served you. It was actually very negative. It was actually cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, and destruction. And that's what it was leaving in its wake. And you're like, I don't want this no more, so I'ma leave. I'ma bounce. Is what I'm getting. Then you have the Friends. Now the Friends talks of friendship, aid, support. So I feel like your friends might have helped you out of the sticky wicket of having to leave something behind. Then you have Fairy Guide. Now, Fairy Guide, alright, talks of guidance, direct communication from fairies. So basically, so we know you're leaving something behind. And you're leaving something behind in order to... And you're leaving something behind, and that something that you're leaving behind, you're having help to do it. It might be your angels, your guides, your ancestors, or your actual physical friends, right? Now, the next card, the what in specific you're leaving, I will leave that up to your intuition. Usually, I don't tread on these waters, but I mean, I've had this once. I've had the intuitive hit to say something once, and I don't know if that made any sense to anybody or if it came to pass, but I generally, when this card comes out, I don't intuit. I just let you intuit yourself. Okay. Next you have the Master Maker. Now the Master Maker talks of skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. So whatever this is that you are moving away from, you'll be able to, with this, you'll be able to hone your skill, become the magician of your own life, and gain moral strength, as well as reinventing yourself. Now, next card you got is the Singer of the Chalice. Now, the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. So you're leaving something behind. And in leaving something behind, you are reinventing yourself. And this reinvention is allowing you to tap into things you did not know existed yet. Within yourself. Because, well, it does talk of hope, trust. Trust that what you're doing is going to lead you in the direction you want to go in. Have hope that what you want is coming. And then expect miracles is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Now. Just a moment. Alright. Now, yet again, Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my lovely Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Two of Summer with a Prince of Autumn and the Dreamer. Un momento, por favor. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. So, let me just. Okay. Two of Summer at the bottom of the card says, falling in love or making a serious commitment with someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Can be worked upon. Then you have the Prince of Autumn. Now the Prince of Autumn, alright, is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So your relationship can be healed, possibly because the person that you're dealing with has awakened something within themselves that they did not have awakened back in the day. Next you have the dreamer. Now the dreamer, okay, talks about embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Yes. You will definitely make this happen if you trust yourself and you begin a new adventure. Alright, because the Two of Summer is more like a choice. No. That would be the Four of Summer. The Two of Summer, well, yeah, the Two of Summer is a choice that you're deciding on and you're following it. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share. And you got a collective of pixies, the singer of healing, and the death card, and Mickle and Muckle. Cutie but cutie. As well as shock. Well, shock. I mean, it says gotcha, which talks of shock. And then you have Sylvanus, which with Lady of the Harvest, with the Bright Mother, followed by the Lamb. Yep. Now, third set. Or wait. Not yet. Okay. So, Two of Summer. Yeah. Talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. If you decide to work on it, that is. Then you have the Prince of Autumn. Now, I think I mentioned how this person might be becoming, or might have become this. Yeah. Interesting. Now the cards clarifying it, okay, are a collective of pixies. Now a collective of pixies talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. Yes. Yes. So, I mean, you made a choice to stick with someone who is more dependable, and it suggested that you begin this new adventure as if you haven't had past experiences. Even if you have, that you decide to willingly and joyfully participate in the creation of this union. Okay? And I feel like if you do that, it'll be very healing to your mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Yeah. Then you have the Death card. Now, so it will be so healing to your body, mind, and spirit that some parts of you will die away. Some parts that no longer serve you will die away. Next you have Mikkel Amako. Now Mikkel, alright, talks of everyday blessings, mixed blessings, and play. So you will be able to what am I picking up on? You will be able to, by being more appreciative for what is in your life, you'll be able to manifest much more of what you want, which is amazing. Then you have Gotcha. Now Gotcha, alright, talks of unexpected event, rude. Unexpected event, sudden shock, rude awakening. So this is going to shock you. Surprise! Then you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus, alright, talks of truth, cutting through deception, and clarity. Yeah. Truth, cutting through deception, and clarity. You'll be able to, like, that shock that you're gonna get is gonna lead you down a path of understanding and being able to discern between what is good and what is bad, what is useful, what is not, right? So the next card you have is the Green Woman. No, the Lady of the Harvest. Excuse me. The Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, release, harvest, and release. Right? It also talks of grief and loss. Lost time. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I will leave. The lost time might be relevant to me. But, so, because I heard lost time, that must be relevant to me, but I will let you decipher what lost is, how lost is relevant to your specific situation. So use your intuition into it. Next you have the Bright Mother. Yeah, the Bright Mother. Now, the Bright Mother talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Yeah. You taking care of yourself. So you ended a cycle to learn that you need to take care of yourself. First and foremost. Even if you're a mom, you need to take care of you. And that also allowed you to see that when you take care of yourself, you'll be unconditionally able to give and receive from that which you're working on. So some of you, it's talking about kids. For others of you, it might be talking about work. Maybe talking about something that you have put a lot of effort and time into, right? Now, for the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got a card that flew out pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. And this is where you will intuitively know if this is in regards to you, or if this happened to you, or if this will happen. So you're getting, you are going to get an amazing new idea. How should I say? An amazing new business opportunity, business new concept, right? After having experienced a tower moment, a life experience, something that shook up your foundations, right? Now, to clarify, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. And you have, the first card is the Sage. Yeah. The Sage, followed by Spirit Dancer at the bottom of the deck. Me money. Yep. And the Fairy Godmother. Ooh. As well as like the Monomancer. And She of the Crotch. Yeah. And Stasis. And Honesty. And Nellis the Alchemist. This is like just getting better and better. And the Singer of Initiation. And the Oakman. And the Singer of Transfiguration. Oakman. Singer of Transfiguration. So I read you those tarot cards. So now, okay. So now, so you gained, or you will gain, okay, a new idea, concept, something that will allow you to move forward after having had a tower moment, which will enable you to gain wisdom, tap into knowledge that you will only gain with patience, right? Yeah. Then you have the Spirit Dancer. Now the Spirit Dancer talks about expression, freedom, and exploration. Yeah. So things are moving in your favor. Excuse me. Things are going in the right direction, I feel. Because you're expressing yourself. Yep. And due to that, you will also be able to get gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. Yay! Amazing. Amazing new things, which will then allow you to notice the little clues that are coming towards you. with Mike the Myomancer. You. Which will then, well, you will observe all these little clues, but then you'll be able to receive them. Yeah. Seeing and receiving is two different things. Because when you receive the information, it's like you are understanding it. Is what I'm getting. Next, you have the Stasis card. Now, the Stasis card talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Yes. Awesome. Things are moving in your favor. Yeah. Happy times. Then you have honesty. Now, in order to move to happy times, you need to be completely honest with yourself in regards to what it is you want to create. And also be ready to transform from within. Because any transformation that comes from outside is not actually grounded in reality and cemented. Then you have the singer of initiation. Now the singer of initiation talks of passage through triumph, new level. Things are looking favorable for you. Yeah. Then you have the Oakman. Now the Oakman, it talks of strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. Something that only gets learned through experience. And I sometimes have a little difficulty distinguishing intuition from experience, because actually experience helps you build more of your intuition. And I feel like that intuition of yours that has more of oomph now, because there's like real life experiences that go hand in hand with what you should be doing next. That is allowing you to transform completely and amazingly with the Singer of Transfiguration, which talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. Yay! Now, for the last set. Okay. So, please, angels, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, Saggies, please come forward, share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Ego, which would be the devil in this deck, followed by Princess of Winter, followed by the Strength card and the Star card. Das ist amazing. Ja. Das ist amazing. I don't know how good of an accent that was, how good of a German accent that was, but it's unimportant. I had fun, and that's all that counts. Now, did I mention I use selenite on my decks? Yeah, it's an angelic crystal. Purifies and cleanses whatever it touches. I love it. 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 Okay, now, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what cards will what cards will clarify it. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect from the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. And you got Epona's wild daughter. Okay. And List of the Shadows at the bottom of the deck, followed by Tintin the Sylph, the Rar card, Faf the Footer, An Undressing of a Salad, and the Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies. With the Fairies of the future. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, let us begin for this last set. Sorry. So this last set starts out with the Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck, right? So it says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. What are you afraid of, my Saggies? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? Well, I guess that is your intuition letting you in on what are you worried about, or your intuition or your logic, because I'm sure you know what you're worried about. So, oh, you're worried about a Princess of Winter. You're worried about a Princess of Winter, or you might have like your intuition might be on point. That, or you're worried about... I am not talking about the sex here, I'm talking about the energy. So you might be connecting with an individual who has intuitive powers, or who is an empath or an indigo child or adult, you know, one of either. If you, I just got an idea. If you're pregnant, or if you are with someone, if you're having a child, basically, this child might be intuitive, or an indigo child or adult, something along those lines. Interesting. Next, you have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is a Leo card in this deck. It says, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yes. Is that Princess of Winter telling you how wonderful you are? Telling you, you know, those things? Yeah. Letting you in on how to become more confident. Then you have the Star. Now, I feel like this Princess of Winter is your wish fulfillment. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. She's interesting. Yeah. So now the clarifying cards are Epona's Wild Daughter. Now Epona's Wild Daughter talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. I feel like you or the person you're dealing with might have gone through a period of growth. And I feel like that is why whomever this is like coming back and making their wishes known. Yeah. Because they did the inner work, they did the shadow work. Now they're ready to come to you. And because List of the Shadow talks of healing the shadow, addictions, bondage, self-esteem. So you've done the inner work. Not just a little, but a lot. And you're like, I'm ready. You're the person you're dealing with, your cross watcher. Is like, I'm ready for it now. I'm ready for this connection now. Next you have Tintin the Sylph. Now Tintin talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. I guess that you're saying I'm ready now because now you have discerned between what is going to be useful and what isn't. Right? But on top of that, I feel like the most important thing that you guys should keep in mind is that I don't know what it is I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on something, but of what I have no clue. So this might be a romantic relationship, this might be a work situation, this might be, I don't know, what have you, right? So that is why it is of utmost importance for you to utilize your intuition in order to figure out what is on its way. Though when this thing comes in, when this person or situation or job or what have you comes in, once you collide, come together, I feel like you'll feel like you have tapped into pure potential. Wild energy, pure potential. No one's gonna be able to stop you because you have come together right now over me. Beatles. Then you have Faf the Footer. Now Fafi, alright, talks of being real, earthing, grounding, centering. So I feel like it's like I'm like lifting something up. Anyway, well I'm lifting the card up, but hey, what I mean to say is that this change, this person coming back in, you are going to have to you are going to have to ground yourself, center yourself, earth yourself in order to really allow this to come in. Okay? Yep, and to stay. Now, the next card is the Undressing of a Salad. Now, the Undressing of a Salad, okay, talks of balancing, avoiding extremes, achieving the impossible, being impossible. I feel like this is something you might have thought was impossible, but now you're like, F it, I'm gonna make it happen. And you do, and that's why it's so improbable for others to fathom, is what I'm getting. Then you have the fairies, the The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Now, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies talks of love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. I feel like you made this choice, even though that choice is making you seem improbable, impractical, impossible to everyone around you. You made this choice because of what you are giving your intuition to is that which you have fallen for. That which you can no longer see yourself separate from. Yep. And this card, which is the Fairies of the Future, talks of be here now in order to gain guidance whilst moving forward, should I say. So basically, this is saying that, yeah, you need to, you want to achieve this. You're over the moon with joy. This, right? Being so unimaginably happy. But in order for you to tap into that, you need to be here now in order to see the little clues that your angels, guides, ancestors, what have you, have left on your path in order for you to see what is the next step you need to do, right? And I'm guessing, not that I'm guessing, but that I know that during that period of noticing things that are on your path and noticing the things that are on your path and sticking it together to make the message you need to hear in order to get what you want is basically how should I say this? It's basically how your intuition is going to help you to get whatever this is. Okay, so my gorgeous Saggies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!